Hello everyone, this is Zeeebo and welcome to this AFK journey video. So in this video, we're going to do a quick update on GlyphShade. So the previous time we actually talked about GlyphShade, it was with the Half Moon team right here. So after even more testing, the Celestial-Hypogean tile turns out to be the best for bossing. So for the pro epi team as well as a pro epi recapture team, I think as long as you have your Reina, you have your twins built up, you can use the team because your hyper carry in the form of Odie will still do quite a fair bit of damage. But then again, I think the damage differential between your low tier Tailin as well as your secondary carry will be what decides is your best team, because Tailin's damage output is quite important for you to get like the best score, whereas if let's say you don't have her built up, you're just like amping up your Odie for the damage output, then it would be much better for you to use like the Bibs team or maybe even the Recapture's original team, right, at the Sinbad hyper carry side, because these units are cheaper and they are more accessible. So like the best team will be subjective to the units you have. But let's say assuming you have like twins built up, you have Tailin built up, you have Mikola and Odie built up, then the pro epi team should be the best one. So for this team, I think it is a team which works generally most of the time. And in terms of the pro epi recapture team itself, I think the Blade Summon spell is good, but like the damage output with Lightforge is a little bit better, because I actually ran the team for like the past few days, but I just didn't record it. So this was the team that I ran, right, with Lightforge. So Lightforge works when the boss is below 50% for the execution stats to kick in, and then right, if you use a Blade Summon, I think you lose a little bit of damage, but it's still decent enough to be pretty high tier in terms of damage output. So that's with regards to this different teams over here. So in today's video, we'll run through pro epi's team, run through the damage output as well as the different caveats that you need to take note of to get the best score itself. So first of all, charms. Let's go into charm side. Okay, so let me go back into my units. So for the charm side, I think Odie is definitely a must for you to upgrade it for best score. Tailin as well, because this two will be your core damage dealer. And then Reina is quite essential for that attack buff as well as a little bit of damage conversion. But more importantly is that attack buff from the chance. Twins, obviously, I think Twins is probably one of the highest priority to upgrade, because this unit's charm is the most useful on a day-to-day basis with Dream Realm. Then for Mikola's case, I think Mikola is fine at the lower tier. Like Mikola's charm is not all that important in increasing your damage anyway. Like this is probably not gonna proc in this battle. So like yeah, I think that mythic level up will just give her more stats to give you like maybe more damage with her skill, but then like it is quite minimal, right? The more important part is her general buffs and heals to give your Tailin as well as Odie more damage output. So for this one, both my carries don't have it, so for this we will upgrade it. For Tailin's one, it's quite important because increases the caster's ultimate damage by 50% for the rest of the battle. So yeah, we're gonna consume some of our materials, just upgrade. Okay, and then we go to Odie. Same thing, we are left with one more, so let's just craft it. Okay, so these are the different units with their mythic charm upgraded, and let's go into battle. Okay, and then we see the damage difference as well as the positioning of the units. So Tailin on the left hand side, Mikola here. Okay, I mean stat buff from the twins itself does give our Mikola more damage. I kind of want to try something else, but since today's video is the showcase of the best team, we'll just go with this one. So this is by the Yapela side. Let's gonna put all the units here. Let me just check the comm again. Okay, yeah, so this is with our harmonic spell for the maximum offensive stat buff. And without further ado, let's start the battle. So one thing which I'm actually curious is whether or not my Tailin can survive the full duration. So the reason why the Tailin is positioned in the left corner is for her to be put to the center, right? So this will centralize her position to maximize the damage output and probably allow her to benefit from the Courageous Sphere the most consistently. I can't really tell whether or not she's benefiting from the Courageous Sphere aura, but I think if she's benefiting from it, it's like all the way at the edge of the buff itself. I was thinking whether or not if putting Mikola right smack in the middle will be better. But then I think if you put Mikola right smack in the middle, you might actually affect the position where your Tailin gets put to. So right here, I think our Mikola as well as our twins have sufficient stats together with Harmonic Spell to keep the HP of our Tailin high, so she can channel her ultimate, and then the boss will not disrupt her, so this will definitely affect your final damage output in terms of your Talon being able to channel her full ultimate. Okay. Yep, so Odie's just safely outputting damage in front with the magic charm buff of the twins as well as Reina. Okay, so seems like from this fight itself, the boss is targeting Odie, so that's that. I think from the looks of it, the battle is pretty fixed in place, so we're just going to speed up the battle right here. Okay, so key part, Talon's ultimate needs to channel through. Odie is okay to be the target because he doesn't get disrupted here apparently because of maybe the twins ultimate. Mikola's stat is, I think, the least important. The only part where I think Mikola's stat is important is for the heal of Talon. So that finding a balance between Talon as well as Mikola to ensure your maximum damage on your Talon is going to be the key. Okay, so this is the final damage on this team for my account right here. Okay, let's run through the damage distribution. Odie together with Talon with this damage distribution right here. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for this video. Just a quick update for the current best team for GlyphShade. So recently we have more opportunities to actually hit the boss, which is really good. But one thing with regards to the GlyphShade would be possibly some ways for us to view our records for our GlyphShade bossing site, so that maybe we can run through our past runs to talk about all the different findings for this boss itself. So that's it for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.